Good morning, everybody. It's Mike from PC Classic Cars back with another test drive video. Today we are in this Rotisserie restored 1969 Plymouth GTX 440 automatic. Alright, let it warm up here just a little bit. So again, we have a 1969 Plymouth GTX. It has a very strong running 440 in it. It is not the numbers matching motor, but it runs extremely well, backed by a 727 3-speed automatic transmission, and then it has your standard 8 3/4 rear end. This does have power steering, wheel wood, disc brakes in the front, and it is optioned with aftermarket AC. The AC blows really nice and cold. Oh, glove box decided to open. Close that real quick. There we go. Drivability is fantastic. If I have to nitpick anything, it's got a little bit of gear in it, but nothing too crazy. There we go. You'll have to edit that out. Sorry. So if I have to nitpick anything on the drivability, the rear end does have a little bit of gear in it. Right now we're cruising about 60 miles an hour and we're turning right at 3,000 RPM. So if you want to make it a little bit more highway friendly, you could do a gear swap to bring it back down to like a 355 gear or something like that. That would make it a little bit more, again, highway friendly, a little bit more cruiser friendly, because right now you are turning a little bit of RPMs. It's more than I like to turn, but it still is a fun car to drive. One of the best things about this car is the underneath. It is an over-restored car. Someone spent a bunch of money restoring this thing. The floors, the frame rails, all of that stuff is bodyworked and painted to match. It is a factory B5 blue exterior car with a pewter interior with black accents. So it is a pretty unique car as far as the color combos go. The paint quality on this car is really, really nice. They did a very nice job restoring it. The body is very clean down both the sides. The paint quality is very, very nice. The imperfections are to a minimum. So cosmetically on the outside, it shows very, very well. The wheels and tires are brand new. They don't have 100 miles on them. And then same thing with the interior. When they restored it, they did a very nice job. The dash is super crisp and very, very clean. Door panels are excellent. Seat covers, center console, back seat, headliner, visors. Everything is very nice. On the inside, you do have the thumb wheel radio. The radio itself is not working. It does have an aftermarket stereo in the glove box, which is not working either. But that would be one of two items not working, is the stereo is not functioning properly, and then the washer sprayer fluid for the wipers doesn't work, but everything else is working on the car. It does have a factory tach, which works very well. Horn, rest of your gauges, all your exterior lights, the heat and AC, all that stuff works. I'll make sure that I adjust that so the glove box doesn't keep opening on us. Warmed up now, we'll get on it a little bit. There's a little half throttle, nothing too aggressive, but it pulls very strong. It is a really nice and tight driving car. The suspension all feels great. Again, on the underneath, zero issues whatsoever on the bottom side. It's all painted, it's all body worked. All the suspension looks brand new. All the steering components look brand new. The guy that we got it from was not the one that restored it. He told us he bought it from the guy that had this car restored, and he spent well over $100,000 having this thing restored. And judging by the overall quality of the car front to back, I definitely see all of the money that someone put into this car. It is a very well sorted and very nice Mopar front to back. Again, I'm sorry this keeps opening. I'll adjust that so it doesn't happen to the next guy. We'll go take it down our bumpy road, test out the suspension. All of the suspension is stock style stuff, but it's all been replaced at some point. When they restored the car, it looks like they did all new suspension. Performs really, really well. Doesn't have any weird rattles, no weird shakes. Drives really nice and straight when you let off the steering wheel. Doesn't pull either direction. Brakes feel good. It does have an upgraded wheelwood disc brake on the front, so it stops really nice. All your glass is excellent. Your manual windows roll up and down like they should. Your vent glass is open and closed like they should. The windshield is very clean with no issues. Back glass looks brand new as well. Yeah, again, if I'm going to nitpick anything on this car, I would change the rear gear out because it does have a little bit lower of a gear than I would like. But again, it still drives really nice. And a huge bonus that it's got aftermarket AC, which works really well. Has a good volume of air coming out when you have the AC on. It's not too hot here this morning, so I don't have the air kicked on. But when I drove this car the other day, I had the AC going. It was 95 degrees outside, and the air was blowing really nice and cold. Fender tag is on this, where it's supposed to be. Matches the VIN on the dash. Body numbers are all where they need to be, so no issues with any paperwork. On a Mopar, B5 Blue is one of my favorite colors. They did a really nice job on the bodywork on this car. The lines all look great. Doors open and close, fantastic. Hood, deck, all that stuff opens like it should as well. If I'm going to nitpick anything on the cosmetics, there are a few little imperfections in the black stripes up front. Those flat black stripes are always kind of difficult to get done right. It's very, very minor. They did do a nice job. There's just a couple little hazy spots in the black stripes. Just a really nice Mopar. Overall feel, fantastic car front to back. Someone again spent all kinds of money restoring this car. They did a professional job front to back. It's very, very nice. Probably one of the nicer Mopars I've had roll through my shop in the last couple of years. And if you like GTXs, it's just a really quality car. Unique color combo with the B5 Blue and then the factory pewter and black interior. Obviously with the GTX, you have your buckets console. I like the fact that it's an automatic. It's nice shifting gears, but sometimes it's better to just hop in, kick it in gear, and go, and not have to worry about shifting gears. And then again, with the aftermarket AC, it's a really, really cool Mopar. I do also like the fender mounted turn signals. Those are always a cool bonus. As always, I appreciate y'all stopping in to watch another one of my test drive videos. If there's ever anything else that you want to see, have comments, concerns, questions, don't hesitate to reach out. You can leave a comment on the YouTube channel, or you can reach us at 903-820-1019. Check us out at pcclassiccars.com, or we are on all of the social platforms. I'm on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and we'll see you guys on the next test drive video. Thanks again for watching.